Although we usually don't get the mob that we wanted, the Minecraft Live mob vote is an extremely exciting time for everybody. But I have a question for you. Have you ever voted for the mob that was actually added into Minecraft? Yeah, not me. So in mob votes before, there was always like the coolest mobs in the world, like Iceologer, that attacked you with actual like falling ice walls. And that year we decided to vote in a useless, cool looking squid. Like, what? And even before that, nobody suspected the Phantom to be annoying. So let's take a look at this year's mobs so far, to see which ones could be a lot of fun, or just a huge mistake. As of the date of this video, there is only 2 mobs shown so far that I've noticed in the mob vote announcement. But there's 3 hints by the devs. To which I mean, there's complaints like there's eggs in everybody's chests. They're complaining that people are looking at them in the mines. So for the 3rd mob, I'm actually gonna have to guess based on the 3rd hint. So more on that later. Mob number 1 is sniffer. This mob is actually pretty weird because it's the first mob that I can recall in Minecraft history to be called like ancient. It's a land and water creature and it's actually an expert with plants. So its function is it basically sniffs the ground and seeds appear. And if this mob is added, they actually said they're going to add more plants to the game. I can see this used in a couple ways. The main way I can see this used is probably a seed farm. Other than that, I don't really see much use for it. Mob number 2 is the Rascal. It's pretty confusing to me because I don't see how it could work. Like in the animation, it keeps popping around different corners because it's known as for like playing hide and seek. But in the 3D cave, that's not very easy to like implement. It has to like peek around one corner and then run away and like hide or something if you're playing hide and seek. I don't know, it's gonna be really confusing. But I'm really interested to see how that's coded. And apparently if you find it 3 times, it will give you loot. So it really depends on how good the loot is that determines like how good the mob is. If the loot's like extremely good, there's like diamonds, gold, stuff like that, then it could be a pretty efficient way to finding certain ores. But if it just gives you loot like in the video, I think this mob will be pretty useless. Alright, if you've watched the mob vote announcement, you can see the devs complaining about like 3 mysteries they said. The first is that there's eggs in all the chests, which is probably the sniffer because it's a new mob who lays eggs. The second is someone spying on them in the caves, and that's the Rascal. And finally, the third is that somebody's taking all of their hats, which is probably a hint that there's another mob that could probably be like a thief that hasn't been shown to the public yet. It might be just another complaint about the Rascal because they said the Rascal was like mischievous. But more likely to me, it seems like there's a huge hint that there will be another mob added that's like a thief. Also, vote for who you want, not like who your favorite YouTuber wants. That's how Glow Squid was added. In the end, I would want Rascal because he just seems more fun. Let's not make another huge mistake again, and I'll see you at the mob vote.